are live.
Hi everyone, good evening. Oh, sat at a weird angle. Hi everyone, good evening, and welcome to Dungeons and Dragons live on the Mighty Lancer Games Twitch channel. Pete's straight in there with the hydrate. Hi Pete. Hi.
Everyone's got to hydrate.
So yeah, everyone hydrate. Hope you're all having a great day and things have been good for you. So today we're going to play a little bit of D&D for, I don't know, an hour, maybe a bit more than an hour. We'll see how it goes, see how quickly they get through the adventure that I've mapped out. So we're not playing a published adventure of any description. I've made it all up.
Is that so we don't know if it goes wrong?
Yeah, absolutely. And stolen bits from other stuff that I know, and what have you. Yeah, homebrews are the best. The problem is, I thought about using like a published adventure, but then people might have played them before if it was like a official one or whatever. So I just thought, I'll just do it myself, and then it'll be fine. So these guys that are participating as our adventurers know nothing. Basically, they've got their characters and they've had a bit of a think about their characters. I hope about their backgrounds and what have you. And then I'm just going to throw them straight in, and then we'll just see what happens. So, hi Tony, hi everyone in chat. Hi Endlessian, good evening. Hi Moxie.
Do you need us to introduce ourselves?
Yeah. So. I'm Mr. MLG, Nathan, and then if the rest of our adventuring party would like to introduce themselves, so Mrs. MLG.
Me first?
Yeah, because you're sat there.
Oh, okay. So I am Sir Bob, the not so brave. I am a half-orc fighter, and in the real world I have never played D&D ever, and I've absolutely no idea what I'm doing. In the D&D world, Bob is half-orc, he's very grumpy, he's slightly sarcastic, and he doesn't really want to be here.
Okay, fair enough. Dante, would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Good evening, I am Ian. I am playing a Wood Elf Ranger called Dante.
Okay, excellent. What about Aurelio?
Good evening, I'm Sharon. I'm playing Aurelio the Cleric, which is a naming medic.
Okay,
the
cool.
Human. Yeah.
Awesome. And the Great Wizardo.
Hello, I'm Sparky. Usually a DM. I get to be played for a change, and tonight I am going to be the human wizard, the Great Wizardo.
I really wanted you to say, tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Great Wizardo!
Okay. Cool. So this is our party arrayed on the screen here. So we have got Sir Bob the Not So Brave over here at the back. The Great Wizardo here. This is just so you know what's what. Dante is here and Aurelio is here. Okay, so let's set the scene. Our heroic party were on their way, on the road, travelling on the road from a previous mission, a rescue mission, where they have rescued a wealthy daughter, or the daughter of a wealthy owner from some cultists. Her name is Felicia DePrise. And they've rescued her. They're travelling back to Altstadt, one of the capital cities of the realm. And while on the way back, they decided to stop at an inn called the Grinning Goblin, which is like a what's the correct term? Like a coaching inn on the road. So like an isolated inn. So like a bit of a fortified inn on the road, where people would stop because it's a long way between towns and they need somewhere safe to stop for the evening. And the last thing that you all remember is getting in your beds and going to sleep. And then Dun, dun, dun. You've woken up in a cave. Okay? In a cave. You awaken in a cave. The last thing you remember was going to sleep in the tavern, in the inn. And you wake up feeling beaten and bruised in a dark cave. Dank cave. The only light coming from luminescent moss on the ceiling and walls. And the remains of previous captives. Excuse me. The remains of Yep, Sharon's Wicked D's comment about have they all lost their hair. Anyway. The remains of previous captives litter the room. Many appear to be heavily wounded, and that's what you can see so far. The area is large around you, and you all feel incredibly groggy. And you're probably laid down, but you're not tied up or anything, so you're just like
Have we got our weapons?
ditched. Yep, you have got your equipment.
Awesome.
I'm scared. I want to go home.
Okay.
Who rupees me?
So that's kind of what you can see.
Okay.
Okay. So if anybody wants to ask me any questions or anything about what you can see, and let me know what you might like to do.
Did you say there are wounded people, or they are just not alive anymore?
Oh yeah, they're dead.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. So if you'd like to go and investigate, this is so you've just woken up, you're feeling quite groggy, and as you look around, you can see blatantly dead people littering the room. Not loads. They're not like stacked, high or anything. It's there's maybe a corpse over there in the corner and another one laying over there. So if you can see our little tiles that we're using here on the map. So there's odd bodies strewn here and there with bits of equipment and bones and skulls and other bits of stuff there.
How well lit is the room?
Oh, it's faintly lit, so you can all see. And if anyone that's got dark vision or low light vision can see see a lot better, obviously.
So shall we go and poke them and see if they've got out good?
What in the nine hells is going on here?
Was it one of your tricks, Wizardo?
How much did we drink last night?
I am going to hold my holy symbol and cast light on my shield as I get up.
Okay. Cool.
Can I poke a dead body with my sword?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Make sure they're dead.
Yeah.
Are they definitely dead?
It's definitely dead. As you poke it with it, it is. Apologies if you can hear the rain. So you poke at it with your sword, and it kind of rolls over. It must have been precariously balanced, and you can see that there's a huge hole being munched through the middle of the corpse.
Oh, nice. Pleasant then.
Yeah, they're definitely dead.
Is there any good stuff we can steal?
Well, you could have a route around. There'll
Can
be
I
some.
have a look?
Yeah. So you
I like
spend a couple of minutes. Spend a couple of minutes having a look around. Wicked D says nearly headless Mick and the pup are out in the rain.
I would like to have a look around the room, see if there is indeed a way out of it.
Okay.
Oh, you see, that's far too sensible. You're trying to find a way out. I'm just looting stuff.
Yeah. Right then. So if you have a look around the room, you're free to explore the area. So
Yep.
I know that these are squares, but imagine that the edges are like rough cavern walls and what have you. And we've got to add in. Anyway, so over at this end. So let's assume you've all stood up.
Yep.
I would like to stand up.
Yeah. So over at this end, this is north over here. Right. There is a rusty-looking but stout iron grate in the wall, which is like a prison door type scenario going on over here. Okay. And then over to this side of the room here, there is a pool of water with blue light emanating from beneath it.
Like
So in the dim light from the moss on the ceiling, you can see like a blue glow coming from this side of the room, and past this iron door at this end leads off into a dark corridor.
So is that the only way out then? Really?
That you can see.
And how long dead do these bodies look like they are?
So if you wanna have a bit of a route around, you'll see that some of them are reasonably fresh. They might be within a week or so, you reckon, and some of them have obviously been here for a long time, like heavy decay.
Can I try with my knowledge of anatomy and wounds, try to understand what killed them?
Absolutely,
What
yeah.
type of weapon or something?
Yeah. Do you want? What's this? Like a medicine check? Yeah.
Oh my god, do I get the first roll of night?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Natural 20! Oh my god! Total is 25!
Okay. So
What a way to start.
cool. So a quick investigation of a few of the corpses. So they look like they've either been beaten to death with a variety of weapons,
Tony's applauding this.
or some of them seem to have huge teeth marks in, like they've been chomped by some kind of large creature.
Oh, in which case I will investigate the ones that have been chomped and see whether I recognise what sort of creature it might have been.
Okay, cool. Let's. What kind of skills have you got that are useful in that scenario?
I would hazard a guess survival might be one of them, or animal handling.
Okay, yeah, either of those will
Or
do.
nature. I'll go with survival.
Okay, I'll let you.
I probably know nothing, because that's 9.
Okay, you think that what I will tell you is you think that it's some kind of powerful creature. Whatever jaws caused this wound were extremely strong.
I'm gonna hang.
I hope you're
the
shaking
ones
with
the
excitement,
back
Sharon.
I am quivering and thinking, there's something big down here with us.
I'm just gonna have a look up, see if there's anything in the roof, any holes where anything's
will-
been thrown into here.
I'll point the shield light towards where he's looking and try to, help him seem a bit better.
Okay, so you can have a good investigation of the cavern roof for a few moments, and it does seem to be quite solid.
Is there any chains or anything going into the water pool? Like there might be something living down there.
No.
So Bob, go and check out that pool. See if you can see anything.
Oh yeah, send me, thanks. I'm gonna go
You're the
apparently.
least squishy one amongst us.
Yeah.
Gonna go apparently and check out a pool of glowing water.
Okay.
I'll follow with the light.
Yeah. Okay.
I've got dark vision, so if you want to keep the light over with you lot who can't see in the dark.
Hey, I can see just fine, thank you very much.
Okay. So
I'm
if you.
just going to be in the center, so there is kind of diffused light a bit everywhere.
Okay, so you're going to move like kind of in the centre of the room,
I'm going over to that pool.
and you're coming over here.
Yeah,
Okay.
on my own, look, being all brave and stuff.
Okay, so you look into the pool. It kind of where the edge of the cavern is here. I don't know if you can see that. Can you pan over slightly?
Oh, you want me to do
Yeah.
technical stuff?
I want you to do technical stuff. Technical stuff.
Yes.
Producer, get producing.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we are.
Yeah.
Right. So can you see the water on the map here? Okay. So this is a pool, and if this is a solid wall of stone around the thing. So this pool, with the water is slowly lapping at the thing. Not like the tide's rising or anything like that, but there's definitely
It's
some kind
moving.
of current there.
Oh.
Okay. And as you look into it, you can see more moss under the surface. So there's algae or whatever on the rocks under there that are giving off kind of a bluish light. So
But we're not wet though, so we didn't get dragged through the water.
No. But as you look into it, so it's crystal clear, and it looks like it goes down a long way, maybe 20, 30 feet deep, and then it like goes dark at the bottom. So.
Ooh, scary. Do we think that we should check out this iron gate thing and see?
I'm going to go and check that iron gate and see whether it is locked.
Yeah.
Okay. So Dante's going to go check the thing. What are you doing, Great Wizardo? Do you want to stay where you were, or are you coming in the middle?
I'll move to the middle to where Aurelio is.
Okay.
Give us some backup because I'm good like that.
Koronoko says, for a second there, I thought the D4 was part of the sword.
All right, I'll move my dice out of the way. I just wanted everybody to know that I was going to roll my dice on camera, so nobody thought I was
Wiki D
fudging
says
my
we've got
rolls.
to check for traps.
We have nobody that can check for traps.
Yeah, we've got no rope.
Oh, we could all check for
And
traps.
try.
We could all investigate.
How is this gate looking?
It looks
Like a gate?
like it's made of iron.
Yeah. Okay. You're stood right in front of it. I'll give you a bit more of a detailed description. Excuse me. I do apologise. So although it's really rusty, the hinges are oiled. You can tell that the hinges have been oiled, and the lock is quite substantial. It's in the frame is kind of nailed into the stone of the cavern. It's obviously been here for some time. This has been used as a cell, a natural cell for years, you would guess. And this thing.
Are you reading chat?
Yeah. Sorry. And if you give it there's no obvious handle, so it's obviously like it closes and it locks in position. If you give it a little rattle, it is almost certainly locked.
Ooh. How did we get in?
Dante, is there a padlock on that gate?
Is there a padlock?
Yes.
Right. Yeah. So it's got
It's locked.
quite a solid lock mechanism to it.
Well, in that case, I'm going to wander over in my wizardly fashion, and I'm going to try and pick the lock, because I do indeed have thieves' tools.
Okay.
Okay. Could you not just throw a fireball into the locking mechanism and melt it open?
Fireball? How
Fireball!
mundane.
Not till 5th level.
Can I go back in the middle and not be
Yeah.
near the scary water on my own?
Okay. Sure. Right. Cool. Are we having a lock picking roll?
Yes. Yeah.
I'll get closer with my light just to help out.
Okay.
Straight up Dex plus proficiency bonus.
Sure.
So
Are you proficient in like thiefy
thieves'
type
tools?
activities?
Yes, I am. Yes.
Do you must admit I'm a little bit rusty. Do you get advantage if you've got thieves' tools?
No, you just get to use them.
Right.
And yeah, the
So you
proficiency.
just get a proficiency bonus basically. So I get +2
Fair
on
enough.
my Dex roll, and that is a magnificent 7.
Always smoke and mirrors.
It's yeah, it's definitely locked. It's definitely locked.
Yeah, well done. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't see you doing anything, splashing around in that pool over there.
Can I
I might want to try something in the water, but we're gonna go dark for a minute.
It's fine. I will. Is the glowing moss lighting the cavern room up at all, or is that just?
Oh, on the ceiling. Yeah. So there's so there's
Failing that, if you give me a second, I'll light a torch.
yeah. So you
Well, I've got dancing lights if needed.
there's like luminescent moss all over the walls and the ceiling, so you can see without like any.
Right, okay, I will save a torch for later.
more
when we
torch
can't
needs.
see.
Yeah.
More to the point, when we need to set fire to things.
Okay.
So what
So-
are you doing, Sharon?
I wanted to go towards the water, and is there any, stone or a piece of rubble, a small object I can pick up?
Yeah. Sure.
All right, I want to cast light on that so my shield is no longer lighted, and I want to drop it in the pool, and I see if it's just like a deep puddle, or the rock the light continues to go if it goes somewhere, basically.
All right, yeah. So you want to like get an idea how deep it is for real. Okay.
And also, if it stops there, or it kind of keeps rolling if there is any current, something like that.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, so you cast light on a rock or a rock, and you drop it in, and you see it sort of slowly descend through the water. Well, or quickly descend through the water because it's a rock, and you would guess, how intelligent are you, Aurelio?
Fairly.
Oh yeah.
Fairly,
So you would say that by how long it gets to the bottom, that it must be 30 feet deep, and as the light, as it hits the bottom of the like sort of chasm, if you like, that it goes into, and the light sort of spreads, so the darkness that Bob could see illuminates a little bit more, and you can see that there is an underwater tunnel under there.
I hope you're all swimmers.
Oh,
Don't you
Swimmers
think
in these robes, I don't know what you mean.
you'll
it'd be
just
easier
have to
go
get
through the
naked.
gate?
I know you would love it.
Can we not just smash the gate in?
You could try smashing the gate in, yeah.
Can we all try lock
I'm standing out of the way. Just let the fighter have at it.
You could,
Right, yep, I'm going to back away. Go for it,
you
Bob.
could
You've
try
got
and barge
this.
it down. Yeah.
Well, can we not try all lock picking it first, in case I hurt my shoulder?
I
Yeah.
did try that. I didn't do very well.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
I don't know.
anyone can try picking the lock,
Well, what do we have to
but
roll?
if you're not really proficient in the thing,
I don't know.
so you're going to be rolling your d20, and if you've never used thieves' tools before or whatever, then you're probably going to be getting disadvantage, which means you'll be rolling your dice twice and picking the worst.
So I just need to smack it then.
That's probably the best course of
Right.
action.
So what? How do I just smack it?
So you're gonna.
And does everybody want me to smack it?
With it, like, you haven't got anything to lose, have you?
It might make loads of noise.
It might make loads of noise.
What do we think? Shall I have a go?
Does it?
Whoever put us here already knows we're here anyways. What does it matter?
Well, that's true. They did put us in, I suppose, didn't they? So what do I need to do?
Right. So you need to roll your d20.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, and then add to that your strength modifier.
Is that bit at the top?
Yeah.
And when I get a really rubbish roll,
Yeah.
can I have another
How
go?
rubbish are we talking here?
I got 10 with everything added together.
Okay, so you barge into the gate.
And go, ow!
And it's really solid. Yeah, it doesn't move apart from rattling a little bit.
That's rubbish then, isn't it?
And you said I was bad trying to pick that lock. I don't know.
You want to have another go? So have we checked the walls? Is there no hidden holes or anything like that? There's definitely just this gate and this pool.
Yeah, I'll just speed dial our rogue. She's missing in action again.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
One thing that is where I need to sort of mention. So obviously, when you got to the inn, Felicia de Price was with you, but she isn't in this room.
Oh yeah, she's done us over, hasn't she? She's handed us over to the bad guy for some money.
I told you she was a wrong one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Only a bit
Nobody listens to the great wizard.
Sorry, what did you say?
How rude. Stomp off towards the middle.
So what are we doing then? I don't know what we're doing.
I don't know. What would you all like to
I
do?
want to get out of the room.
Do you want
There
to
is a tunnel-
try
there is a
swimming?
tunnel
Do
underwater.
you want to try swimming down underwater, or do you want to try and like get through the gate?
Oh, swim.
Or do you want to spend a bit of time searching the rest of the cavern and seeing if there's another exit?
Yeah, let's have
Well,
a
I look
look
don't
around.
fancy swimming at the
No.
moment.
No, I don't
And
fancy
I don't think my shoulder would take the gate, so I'm going to have a ponder and a wander around and just have a look prod and see what I can find.
That seems like a sensible plan.
Yeah, so do we need to roll out for that, or do we just have
Can
a
we
look
help?
around? Yeah, let's all look around.
Yeah. So if you all want to like investigate,
Yep.
around the room. So
I'm not bad at investigation.
yeah, so if you want to decide who's going to be kind of like the primary tester, what we'll do is we'll have like a combined skill check. So
I don't know what that means.
okay, so this is the way that I'm going to say we're going to do it. So if the Great Wizardo is going to be the one that's going to be like your primary roller, okay? So he's going to roll his check, and then everybody else that gets over 10 can add 2 to his
Is that a
roll.
D20?
Yeah.
Right, so we're all rolling our D20.
Yeah?
Oh,
Yep.
I got 19.
Okay, so you can add 2 to the
When did I
Wizardo's.
get 19 hitting down a gate?
well,
Why
I don't
have I
know.
got it now?
You
And,
pick them dice.
Am I adding my investigation to this as well?
Yeah, you can do. So
That's
so
a
you
dirty
get
20 for me.
it's what? Sorry,
A dirty 20 for me.
a dirty 20. So you get +2 from Bob.
Woohoo!
Okay, 22.
Look at me helping.
And you get +2 from me.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Sharon.
My modifier?
So if you roll your dice, roll your d20 and add your like investigate to it, and if you get over 10, we'll add 2 to the Wizardo's roll.
4.
Okay.
24 total.
Okay. So between you spend a good sort of 5 or 10 minutes investigating the rest of the cavern, and I'm afraid
We find nothing.
you find nothing apart from
Some dead
for
people.
for a brief moment you think you've found a secret Indiana Jones style like aperture that you could stick your arm in, and maybe there's a lever in here, and then you just got a handful of slime.
Well, my great help, since I rolled so low, was I was actually distracted. I wanted to taste the water to see if it was funky, and I was just investigating very, very distractedly.
Okay. So if you wanted to taste the water appears to be like spring water. It's pretty good.
So basically, we've got 2 options: get our way through the gate, or all get very wet. Is that what you're telling us?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
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 So how else can we get through the gate then? If we can't lockpick it and we can't barge it down.
Fireball.
Yes. I don't have a fireball. That's not something.
Well,
I
that
can
was
do with my current
poor planning.
status.
So, well,
I didn't plan to get locked in a cavern with the rest of you.
Oh, you can stay behind.
It's the 3rd level spell, but apart from that.
yeah. Fireball might not do it anyway. You might, well, you could do with something like knock, really, but I don't think any of you have got it.
No,
That's not a wizard. I have just seen wizards cast big burning balls of fire.
Yeah. So,
Guys, are we really worried about a little bit of swimming?
Not really.
Not
It's
really.
just-
It's more what's in the water that I'm worried about.
It's quite clear.
How about we send somebody to go through first, and if everything's fine, they come back and tell us.
I think
Bob, who can hold the breath the longest?
I think the cleric really wants to get in the water.
Who's got the best constitution that can hold the breath the longest?
I'm okay. Guys,
I'm,
okay?
I'm not bad.
I don't know what any of the numbers mean.
I'm probably okay, Bob.
yeah, I think, like you've
Play-
all
play better than average.
you're all fairly hardy, I think.
I'm happy to go first. I mean, I've been in water all my life.
No, you're the one that can patch us all up if anything's going wrong. I'll go first.
Okay.
Ranger, you're off
So
ranging.
the
Here,
ranger's going to go in the water.
brilliant idea.
Okay. So Dante, you're going to go in? Are you taking off any of your equipment or anything?
Yes, I am. I am going to leave all of my weapons behind. Does anybody happen to have a knife that I could borrow, just in case?
Everybody should have at least a dagger.
Right, in that case, I shall take my dagger with me because it seems a very silly thing to do to enter a tunnel that we know nothing
a
about,
pen.
completely unarmed.
How long does your
Do you-
light spell last for, Sharon?
1 hour, and
Alright.
I wanted to ask, do you want me to leave the light down there, or do you want me to light up one of your objects so it follows you?
Ooh, that would be really useful.
Yeah, light up the dagger and then you can
Yes.
be able to see, won't
Yeah.
you?
So I cast light on the dagger, and it disappears from the bottom of the pool.
Okay.
Right.
Farewell, brave Dante.
And I'm
Leave
also going.
all.
So what have you got to do now?
Right, so what we're going to have to do is Dante's going to have to dive into the pool, and I'm going to have to. I didn't plan a bit of tile for under the water. So.
Oh,
Okay.
We could do
Well,
mind
imagine
magic. It's all fine.
splish splash.
Wizard
Theatre
was
of
gonna narrate from the
mind.
back.
Oh, he's drawing. He's drawing a pool.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yes, that is the way.
Okay.
Oh,
Right.
Wizard D says if you didn't plan that, that means there's another way out.
Well, I thought
Yes,
you.
well, if she was here, she would be able to find it.
I thought you. Right.
Maybe she's a rogue.
I'm just going to shuffle these things around slightly. Okay.
Ah, the world's moving.
My legs feel funny.
Right then.
Did you feel that? I'm sure the earth moved.
So Dante, you dive into the water or lower yourself gently into the water. It doesn't really matter. You get in.
Don't
You
come back in
you-
5 minutes.
you're
I
getting
say
in
we
there,
try
yeah?
the door.
Okay. So you get in.
We can't see that anyway, so it's fine.
Okay. Oh no, that's rubbish. I need
Put
something
your
better.
arm over it.
No,
Fine.
it's-
Put your arm over it again. That,
Like that.
yeah, no, not over the camera, over the top of the paper. It casts
Yeah,
shadow
you
so
can
that
you can
see
you
the
can
light.
roughly see the thing. I need a
Yes.
I need a bigger marker pen or
Matter,
something.
come on.
Okay. Hang on. And it's got to look right.
Don't worry. Just use your describey words. Don't worry.
Yeah. Okay. So you dive in. Imagine this is an underwater passageway. Okay.
It looks like that, but flooded.
Yeah. Okay. So it's underwater, and so you swim down. So you've got to swim down. So I think that what we should have is an endurance check or something like that, because you're going to try and be diving down like 30 feet to get to where this like little bit of a passageway is. So
Endurance, or do you want an
well, let's have an
athletics?
athletics check, I think, and because you're swimming.
16.
Okay, yeah, no problem. So you get down to the bottom and you see. So from the light from your dagger, how much of an area does light give off? Is it 15 feet, 20 feet? Okay, yeah, no problem.
Sorry, I hear the echo of the stream, so I'm very confused. Light is 20 feet radius.
Okay, so
And I have
low
dark
light
vision as well. So
okay.
yeah.
super. So you can see a little bit further down the passageway, and then so it gets to there, kind of that far away, and then like goes up again at the other side. So you've swum down, and then you're gonna like swim across the bottom and then back up the other side.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, so you swim over here, and then back up about 30 feet again on the other side.
Yep.
Okay.
And now you're dead.
So what you're looking into on the other side of that. So if I just shuffle everybody else off the map for a moment, I do apologise.
What Walter says, where did you get the map?
Which plane are we in now? Oh, we've been teleported.
These are hi Walter Whitman. These are from the Dungeon Saga board game by Mantic.
Yeah, because I've got the very same tiles and I use them quite frequently.
So what you're looking at here, in fact, I've got an extra bit. Hang on, we need the other bit. So this is where your pool
Another
comes up.
turtle made it to the water.
So you emerge into this area, Dante. Okay, so you pop up in the pool, and what you're
I
looking
am
at.
just going to surf it. I am not going to. Hello, this is me.
Yeah. Okay, so
That
what
really
you...
bright shiny dagger.
Oh, hang on. I need to move you over there a little bit so we can see what's happening. Okay, so you pop up in this pool over here, and what you're looking into is a large, overgrown room, okay, which has previously been sort of paved out and what have you. This is part of another complex, and over into the darkness over this. So this is very much like the original room that you've been in with the luminescent moss and what have you. So you can kind of see what's happening in here. All sorts of detritus and things in this room, and then another bit extends off to the west. No, north's over there. East over to the east over here. So this way, there's a bit more passageway.
Right.
There's no big meanies.
I didn't say that. Okay, so Dante, your as I have it on your sheet, your passive perception is 14. Is that right?
Yes, that is correct.
Excellent. So what you can see over in the corner, as you scanning around the room, you spot a very large crocodile that appears to be nested in this corner over here.
No, dive.
It's good job you've got your dagger.
You're a ranger. Go and tame it. It's what you do.
Yeah, where's your animal handling?
Yeah, I'm not taming that with a dagger.
Has it seen
See
it?
your fireball, and I range you taming animals.
So Dante's gonna turn tail and splosh down in the water.
Right.
I guess is that what you were doing, Dante?
Yeah, dive.
Okay, so let's. What we'll do is we'll make a perception check for the crocodile and see if it's.
Are you sure it's not an
see if
alligator?
it's
And then
a-
you can go, see you later, alligator.
Yeah. Right then.
Yeah,
Let's.
Coronacus says, go into the water,
asleep.
crocodiles
It's
can't
asleep.
follow
It
you
doesn't
there.
notice anything.
Okay. So
What's that? Because we can't see that. We can
Yeah.
just see dice.
it's a 10.
It's a 3. It's fine.
It's a 10.
From my angle, direction facing Dante, it's a 2.
It's a 10. And let's just see what the wisdom of a large crocodile is. I apologise, everybody, for this.
Hold on. Did you say large crocodile?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know the wisdom of a crocodile off the top of your head?
Oh no, hardly ever use crocodiles.
It's 10, so it gets plus nothing.
Yeah. So
If that helps.
you're safe for the moment. It's obviously soundly asleep. Being cold-blooded, it's having a nice rest.
Do you want to
Cold-blooded,
go?
it's-
Do you want to go and check out the corridor, see if it's worth getting the rest of us?
Sneaky.
Are you going to sneak past it and see what's down the corridor? Because if there's nothing down there, then there's no point in us all coming up to fight a croc with you, is there?
That's a spirit.
It's Bob the Brave.
Yeah, well, I'm hiding back in the other room, so it's fine.
What would you like to do, Dante?
I am going to go.
We're not there, so we can't.
Yeah, I am going to go back through the tunnel and let them know what I have found,
Okay.
and then get party consensus.
Okay. So you swim back through. So let's just have an athletics check again for that making the swim.
22.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
You see the disappointment in his voice then? Oh.
Don't know what you're talking about. Right. So let's get me map bits back together. Da, 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 da. Right.
This is like theatre where the scene moves.
Yeah, that's
Everybody's
it.
dressed in black running around moving the scenery.
Ooh,
The
sorry,
Oh,
sorry,
no.
sorry, Wizardo.
Oh, how dare you!
Okay.
The Earth's moving again.
Right. So there we are. In fact, that's the
No,
that's,
no,
the,
it was
that's,
more
the,
to-
that's the wrong
the
bit of
door was
corridor.
more to the
number.
left.
Are we all going to be over near the pool?
Yeah.
Waiting for him to come up.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Oh, blast. We should have had a bet on the outcome.
Okay. Would you like to report to your fellows, Dante?
Yes, I will do. Right. There's a room on the other side. There's also a socking great big crocodile up there as well. Currently asleep. There is a
Oh,
tunnel.
you're a ranger. Surely you can tame it for us.
And you're a wizard. Surely you can blast a door open with a fireball.
Exactly. Exactly.
It did not attack you?
Sorry, what was that?
It did not attack you?
No, it did not attack me.
Maybe it's friendly.
But I figured it was better to come back and get bigger weapons than just this shiny knife.
Did you see any way out? Any other way
Uh,
out?
There is a passageway that carries on from the room. And the room is paved.
So, are we all going to
Okay,
go for a
okay.
swim?
Was it ticking?
Let's just
Do
go
I look
check
like
the
Peter
door.
Pan?
If we go look through the iron grate, can we see any further what's beyond it?
Yeah. So if you go back and you look through the door, what you can see here is.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, I do.
Hang on. I need to make a bit of room. You can see the corridor branches off to the east.
I have a question. With the bite marks that I found earlier with the on the corpses,
Yep.
would match a really big crocodile?
Now you know that information. Yeah, that's probably a fair bet.
So I think we should just go, because if we don't go, eventually it's gonna come up.
Come up through here anyway.
So we all
Or we
swimming.
could just wait for it and take it out then. Hey,
I'm really
we don't
hungry.
have to worry about getting wet.
Come on, you wuss.
Okay. I just want to make sure everything's tied and my components don't wet.
Your components don't wet. Right, so we're all going to dive down this pool and take on a big croc.
Okay.
Right. Okay, so what do we do now? Do we all have to roll for
And Bob first.
not not drowning?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
So what
Yeah.
do I do then?
So an athletics check of. I mean, we've got to make it relatively easy for you. So an athletics check of 10.
So I've got to roll the d20 and get a 10.
Yeah. So what's your modifier?
That thing.
Yeah.
Plus 5.
Okay, so you've got to get 5 on
Oh.
on your dice.
And if I got 1,
Then
then
We'll
Then-
see.
we send somebody else first.
then you emerge back to the surface coughing and spluttering.
Oh, I
You-
hate my dice.
You
Bob,
You okay
do
there,
you
Bob?
actually know how to swim?
it's
I'm very
obvious.
heavy.
It's obviously too deep for you, and as you got down, your ears started popping, and you felt really uncomfortable and had to pop back to the surface.
Bob, do you need to hold somebody's hand on the way through?
That's it. I need someone to help me. Do I have to roll it again?
Yeah, let's work our way around everyone, and then we'll come back to it.
Okay.
Okay, so Bob's floundering around in the water. Who else would like to go, or are you waiting for Bob to go first?
I'll help. I rolled a 12. Nothing too big.
Okay, no problem. So Aurelio can scoop down, gets down and swim through the tunnel.
And I'll try to help Bob.
Yeah.
Bob needs lots
Although,
of...
I mean, it's not like I'm the greatest swimmer with all this metal on me.
Yeah.
That's my problem.
Right.
That's my problem. I've got too much metal. That's it. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's armor.
That should weigh you down. Hi, Navy Phoenix. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, Bob, ditch your armor.
Moxie says, kill the croc and cut it open as it may have swallowed the key to the door.
Right, well, I've got to get through the water first.
Moxie, have you played this adventure before?
So is
I think the key's on the other side of the door.
To the door.
Is it really?
Yes, we have
with
been
the croc?
foiled by a slide bolt on the door.
yeah, nobody tried to just like pull the door. We've all been pushing it.
Okay,
Run over and pull the door.
so Aurelio's going to try and help you,
Okay, I need help.
I think.
Yeah.
Does that give Bob advantage?
Yeah, we'll let you have advantage on your roll.
I don't know what that means, but
So it means you roll your dice twice and pick the highest.
am I rolling it again? So that one don't count.
No, you can roll it again.
It's a new roll.
I've got 11 this time.
All right, and then yeah.
And
So
then-
you can roll it twice and see if you
Okay.
get a better roll. But I mean,
No,
like
because that one's a 2. So I'm gonna go with the 11.
that. Okay. So
And
Nice
then you said I
jail.
could add 5 to it.
yeah. So you and
I
Aurelio
don't
can
think he has enough dice for dice
go
jails.
down and through the thing together.
Oh, come on, Aurelio. You're gonna look after me.
Okay.
What about everybody else?
But you know there's a crocodile on the other side, so you probably want to emerge from the water fairly stealthily on the other side.
Yes, obviously.
Which were real great, me and you, with all our armor.
Yeah. Coughing and spluttering and.
Yeah, you've held your breath. You've swum down 30 feet. You're probably along. How long did I make the corridor? Maybe about 25 feet. You've swum along, so 30.
We're proper
35.
stealthy though.
Yeah, so you've held your breath for a long time. So when you pop up at the other side,
It's silent.
let's have a stealth roll, I think, because
What?
you know that it's there. So you're trying to be quiet. So
What do I do then?
so roll. Both of you roll a stealth check.
What's that?
I think we both are at disadvantage because of our armor.
I think so, and you've just swum through all that thing. So stealth is a skill on the left-hand side there. Near dexterity, is it?
Yeah.
Stealth here.
Right. Plus
Okay,
one.
so whatever you've got there, plus
This.
1. Yeah. So you're gonna roll it twice and pick the worst.
Right, you try and pick the worst.
Yeah.
Oh, I got 17 and 20. So 17.
Okay,
Ooh.
so
Look at that. What's going on?
17 plus your 1 is 18. What did you get, Aurelio?
8.
8.
Yes.
Okay. So Bob.
Fun.
After a failed start, let's have the other bit of cavern on here. So after a poor start, Bob pops up fairly stealthily into the other side, but Aurelio obviously lets out a huge gasp of air or whatever as he emerges to the surface in the other side of the thing.
We're sorry, because the crocodile's gone now.
Okay.
Yes, fantastic on the way through.
I need a. Oh, got some applause. Look,
Tony's applauding our stealth.
where are I?
So
Oh, that'll do.
do
Right.
the 2 after roll.
Yep. So let's see. Let's see if the crocodile hears you emerge from the water.
No, it won't.
Okay. Oh, it got a 10, so it's heard Aurelio
Ugh.
with his 8, her 8.
Was it me? Look at Bobbin and just shout, was it me?
Yeah. Can we sing a
definitely hears you.
lullaby?
Okay, so let's have the other 2 of you make your checks and see if you can get through.
Okay.
Right, I rolled 19. I will happily help the Great Wizardo through if he needs assistance.
Oh, he does. He does. Okay, I'll roll another one as well. Oh, that's much better. That's an 11.
Okay, so you
Because
two get
4 was no good.
get through. So make you two make a stealth roll as you emerge from the water on the other side. Let's see if because you don't know what's happening already. So let's make you see what's happening when you pop up.
20.
3.
Okay.
Because it was a
But-
natural 1.
Okay.
I
So
can see who the good bits of the party are here.
okay. So the crocodile is definitely aware of your presence.
Another turtle made it
Bob,
to the
what
water.
did you do?
It won't me this time. Promise.
Okay. So
dearie.
I think that the logical step here is for everybody to make
Roll
make an initiative check. Yeah.
How do I do that?
Right.
Okay, so roll a d20, and then somewhere near the
20,
top
I
of
got 20. I got 20. Is that good?
that's pretty good. And then somewhere at the top of your sheet, you'll have an initiative bit that might be next to your armor class.
That.
Yeah, and add that to it.
21.
Okay.
I got 20.
Right, so Bob's on 21. What's Aurelio on?
Is it
16.
16. Is it one of these pointless rolls where getting a 20 there really didn't do anything?
Yeah,
And if I'm
Yep.
going to fight in a minute
Oh,
and I
it's
get a
good.
1.
It's good.
Yes, preferred.
yeah, it's good you get to go like quicker than the crocodile probably.
Ugh.
Okay, so Dante.
23.
Woo!
All right, that's
I
better.
also rolled a
It
natural
was still
20.
good.
We're wasting our 20s.
And Wizardo.
15.
Okay, wow, you're all doing like
We're
going
so
really
good.
well.
We're so good.
Rolled a 15 and I'm still lost.
Right, so let's roll for the crocodile. Ooh, 19. Whew. That's
I'm diving back in the water.
yeah. So let's have a look here.
Crocodiles swim really well.
Bit, yeah,
But
bit.
they don't
It's
go.
got you three to chew on first.
They don't walk
Okay.
along ground as well, though, do they?
Yeah, you'll be pleased to know that crocodiles aren't famed for their speed, are they? Dexterity. So it actually goes on 18 rather
Can we
than
just run past it?
crocodile goes on 18. Okay, so Dante, you're first. So you're still in the water at this stage.
What do we do?
I am going to
Are you going to
Well,
shoot it?
out of the water
Okay. So,
and draw my sword, my first sword at the same time.
okay, so you scramble out of the water and draw your sword quickly.
Yep.
Okay. Bob.
I'm sword drawing.
So
and,
you're
and
so,
scrambling.
so you're scrambling and drawing.
Yeah.
So, okay. Super. And then the crocodile. So the crocodile,
Crocodile hasn't noticed us yet.
it has noticed. it. I don't know. What are you trying to
it
do
tick?
to me? Right. So, John crocodile moves 30 feet and swims 50 feet. So, let's see. So these squares, for the sake of argument, we'll have these as 5 feet squares. So,
That's too far.
what is it? 5, 10,
It's a big crocodile.
15, 20, 25,
I want to get back in the water.
So,
Six squares here.
yeah, so it moves that far. And it's
average.
and it's gonna try and bite you. So
I've
because
noticed.
it's so large, it's got a bit of reach. So it's gonna try and chomp you.
I don't like being at the front. How come Dante's not at the front?
Because he was at the back, so he scrambled out of the pool at the back.
Last one through.
Okay. Oh, I rolled a 3, so you're safe.
Yay!
Okay.
Rob.
Yeah. Aurelio.
I'm gonna move towards a tunnel, but kind of giving a wide berth to that big creature.
Okay. So you scramble out of the water, and how fast can you move? Is it
30 feet.
30 feet? Okay. So.
And then a light appears above the crocodile, and it needs to make a wisdom saving throw as I launch him a sacred flame.
Okay. Wisdom
Sorry,
saving
sorry,
throw.
No, dex saving throw, not wisdom.
Dex saving throw. Oh, that's
Yes.
yeah. That's possibly one of its worst statistics. Let's have a look. I
No.
might just have to have the page open here. Right then. So, terrible. 8.
Okay, so light come above you, and it takes 3 radiant damage.
Okay. Super. Okay, so the crocodile takes some. Is it like a burning flame? Is it? Or-
It's radiant flame, holy flame.
Ah, so yeah. Okay, so Aurelio lights up the crocodile and it kind of grunts in pain.
And does that?
I don't know what kind of noises crocodiles make. Do they squeal or anything? Crocodiles?
Oh, I've never seen one.
They usually roar.
Roar.
Yeah, kind of more a deep roar.
Okay. Wizardo.
Yeah, I would like to move towards the camera. Get out of the pool. Move towards the camera.
You coming over here?
Yeah,
Stop breaking the fourth wall.
Oh, sorry.
That's not
Sorry.
allowed.
Yeah, don't
Keep
turn around to the
Bob
camera and
between
start
me
talking.
and the crocodile. And I want to make 3 wonderful missiles appear from my palm and strike towards the creature. I'm going to cast magic missile on it.
Okay, excellent. Excellent.
So that is 3 darts. So the first one
Does magic missile automatically hit?
auto hits, yes.
Super.
So the first one is 2 points of damage.
Yeah.
Second one is 2 points of damage.
Yeah.
And the third one's 2 points of damage because that was 3 ones in a row.
Well, that's yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So, well, that's it's a good start. It's a good start, everybody. The crocodile roars. It's not used to being the target. It's used to just eating.
Okay.
Okay. So, Dante. Oh, what was that?
I like the way that the other two have run away, and I've elected to just run at the crocodile.
No,
like
no,
a complete loop.
they're not running away. They're tactically surrounding the crocodile.
Exactly what I thought.
And I am going to draw my second sword.
Okay.
And move up to flank the crocodile on the north side.
Round here.
Yeah.
Hang on, where are we? Something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
And stabby stab.
Okay. Super. Give it a whirl.
17.
Okay, that is a hit.
That's going to be really loud.
Stabby stab, Dante, you can do it.
Yeah, go Dante, go Dante.
Whoop, whoop.
You're kind of,
Is it dead
camouflaging with the same color of the crocodile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be one with the crocodile.
Is it dead yet?
So he hasn't told me how much damage he's done yet.
7 damage, I think.
7.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to get myself.
And the second attack from the second sword.
Okay.
Well, I rolled a 19, so that will definitely hit.
Okay. Maybe. But right.
19 plus 5.
That's a hit.
24.
Yeah.
And don't get to add strength damage to the offhand weapon, do I?
I don't believe so.
Right, so that's just a straight 4 damage then.
Yeah.
Okay. Super.
I thought I'd read that somewhere.
Wonderful. Okay, so that's a good first salvo. But it's still alive. Bob.
Yes. Can I hit it?
Yeah.
How do I do that?
So roll. You're gonna use your sword, aren't you?
Yes.
So you're gonna roll your d20.
Yeah.
Okay, and then next to where your sword is written on your character sheet.
Yeah, it says plus 5.
Okay, so add that to your roll on your dice.
17.
That's a hit.
Yay!
Okay, and then next to that you've got whatever your damage is.
1d8.
Yeah.
What's
so
the d8 look like?
it's that.
That one?
No.
No. That one?
Yeah, that one.
So it says plus 3, so 6.
Okay, so Sir Bob the Not So Brave whacks the crocodile in the face with his long sword.
Take that.
And gets a good chop in. Okay. Right then, so the crocodile is still alive. It's really, really angry now.
I wonder who it's going to try and bite.
So, crocodile gets to attack twice. It gets to bite, and then it gets to tail slam.
That's not fair.
That's just plain rude.
This is rude, that
You,
is.
you outnumber it 4-1. I think it's only fair that it gets
But
to...
only me and Dante are actually going to get hurt in this.
Possibly true. So, it's going to try and bite you, Sir Bob.
Of course it is.
Okay, so that is 16.
I don't know what that means. Do I need to do something?
What's your armor class?
19.
Okay, so it bites you.
Uh-huh.
Okay, but obviously you managed to deflect it with your shield.
Get off me, you!
Okay, and you managed to fend its jaws away at the last second, or just dodge out the way, whatever. And yeah, you evade its vicious attack.
Take that.
Okay, and then it swings its tail round Dante and tries to clobber you with it. Okay, oh, that's terrible. 14.
Do you need to beat or equal?
Equal.
Equal.
Ouch!
Okay, so a tail slam does 1d8 plus 5 damage.
Ouch.
Ooh, 12 points.
Oh my days.
That's all of them.
Okay. Okay, and so are you on 0 now? Do you only have 12
Yes.
hit points?
I have a grand total of...
Okay, so what I was going to say was you have to make a strength check of DC 16 or be knocked prone, but seeing as it's just wiped out all your hit points, it obviously bats you across the room and you land in a crumpled heap across the wall over here.
That's not good.
The furious crocodile is not to be trifled with. Okay, so Aurelio, it's you.
Okay.
Oh.
So, kind of at the same time, I'm just trying to make it fancy. The
Ooh.
light comes above. Part of the light is going towards Dante, and with my bonus action, I'm casting Healing Word.
Okay.
And you heal for 10 hit points.
Oh, thank you
And
very
then-
much.
And then part of the light, with my action, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame again and slams down on the crocodile, and it needs to make a dexterity saving throw again.
Okay, sure. Let's.
Always bring a cleric through a crocodile fight.
Yeah. Okay, so it fails. So
Takes 5 damage.
5 damage. Cool.
Get up, Dante, get out of there!
Run, Dante, run!
Okay. So Dante, you for a second you felt like all the lights went out and everything just went completely dark, and then suddenly healing light fills you, and yeah, and you're going to be able to like jump up next turn.
I want to move a little bit more towards the
Oh.
kind of just 20 feet in front of me, but not too far.
Somewhere over here.
Well, I will see in a few seconds.
Sorry.
Slight delay.
I guess that's fine, whatever it is. Just towards the tunnel, but not whole 30 feet, just 20.
Yep, no problem. Somewhere about there. We can reposition you if needs be.
Yeah, let you know.
Okay, super.
That's it for me.
Wizardo?
I want to stay there because I want to keep Bob in between me and the crocodile thing.
Oh, thank you.
How injured is it looking at the moment?
Yeah, it's there's several kind of open wounds on its scaly hide, shall we say?
Do I think Bob can take it, or does he need some extra help?
I don't think Bob's very good at swinging this sword.
Okay. I'm gonna move along. No, I'm gonna stay where I am. I'll try another magic missile. So 3 more darts of magical energy wing their way towards it.
Awesome.
So that is going to be much better this time. No, it's not. We're going to start with a 2.
Woohoo!
And we're going to follow that with a 3.
Oh,
Hey.
it's going up, it's going up!
And then we're going to go back to a 2. That's 5 out of 6 ones. I'm not good at this damaging thing. I'm much more better with pomp and ceremony.
Okay, so the crocodile's roars are now turning into kind of howls of pain, but you've kind of got it surrounded, so I don't really know. It can't run away. It's just going to have to fight to the death. Dante, you're alive.
I'm alive. I'm alive.
You're magically healed, but you are laying on the floor.
Right, I am going to stand up.
Okay. So that could be a bonus action, I believe, standing up.
No,
Movement.
just half your movement.
Half
Half
my
your movement. Okay.
I am going to leave my swords on the floor and draw my bow and twang.
Okay. Oh, so half your movement, stand up, draw your bow, bonus action,
Yep.
shoot. Cool.
Shoot. Twang.
Does it just bounce off a scale?
And at the same time, Sir Bob, sword fighting 101. Stick it with the pointy end.
Thanks!
And the arrow misses.
It misses. What did you get?
I got a glorious 13.
Oh yeah, that's a miss, I'm afraid.
But you're
Yep.
missing out!
Yeah. Wicked D says, if you closed in, would you get a bonus for flanking it?
And Sharon says flanking is optional in 5e.
Yeah.
And only if
It's up to
someone's
you,
opposite boss.
Nathan. Is
Yeah, well,
something
I'm
you
quite
like.
happy to allow flanking, but as far as I understand it, it only gives you advantage. Or, well, say it only gives you advantage, but it gives you advantage, doesn't it, if you're flanking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But generally, if you've got 2 people on the opposite ends,
yeah. So, yeah, front and back, and obviously this thing's quite big, so we'd be reasonably generous if you wanted to like get stuck in there. But cool. So, Sir Bob, give it a whack,
Yeah.
or run away. It's up to you.
No, I'm just gonna hit it. Let's just hit it. I can't run anywhere anyway. Can I? So
I'm out.
am I better off hitting it from where I am or going round the side or something? If I go around the side, is it going to hit me with its tail as well as its jaws?
It's possibly going to hit you with its tail from where it is.
Oh, nice. So I'll just stand there and hit it then, shall I?
Yeah.
Right. So I roll this d20, don't I? You said no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Anybody?
Yeah. Roll
Yes.
it down.
So I rolled an 18.
And then 5.
And I
Okay.
had 5.
Yeah. So that's a hit.
Oh, do I not have to do anything else?
No.
Oh, I forgot
Hey.
what dice it is again. That one.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's one.
That's the boy.
Come on, silly dice. Oh, I got an 8, yeah. So 11.
Oh, 11.
11!
Awesome.
Yes.
That's the most I can get.
Super.
Is it dead yet?
You've done loads of damage to this thing. It's fantastic. However, it has got lots of hit points.
Oh.
But it is looking quite poorly.
Good. Should be
So-
looking quite poorly by
Yeah.
now.
It is the crocodile's go. So it's going to attack you.
Of course it is. I'm stood in front of it.
So it's going to bite you. Okay. Oh,
It's missed.
my dice hate me now.
Good.
Okay, so it chomps at you and it misses you.
Yay!
I know that's what was your armor class?
19.
19. It's got to go some to get you. So it's going to try and whack you with its tail.
It misses.
Oh,
What do you mean? Ooh.
ooh.
No.
No, it's missed you.
Good.
19. That's 18.
Good.
18. So it tries to bite you and then spins to the side and tries to whack you with its tail.
And I go away, you big meanie.
And it just completely misses you. You're obviously far too agile. Jump
I am.
over its swishing tail.
You can't get me.
So Aurelio.
I'm going to be very boring and bring down the light again. Dex saving throw, please.
Yeah.
Finish him.
Ooh, what? 9. That's probably not enough, is it?
No, my DC is 13, so 7 points of damage.
Wow.
Whoop whoop. Go
Okay.
Aurelio, go Aurelio. Can Aurelio heal Dante a bit more, or is that not a thing?
I don't. She healed
it's a
him
bit-
for 10. I don't think she needs to waste.
It's
it.
not worth
Yeah,
it.
no, I'm not worried at this point.
Can I just have a very brief look behind me and see what's this tunnel if there is maybe another crocodile coming at me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you don't notice another crocodile's going to come and bite your bum.
Yeah.
What Nathan isn't telling us is this one's the baby. Its mother's
Yeah.
just down the corridor.
Yeah. But what I know is that I've only ever painted one crocodile, so we're all right.
Eh?
So what you can see, Aurelio, is the tunnel disappears off down the side. It
Okay.
gets. In fact, you can't. I've laid some more tiles up, but you can't see any of that.
No.
That's okay, as long as nothing's coming and eating me at that side, I
Yeah, you
can see
see
it.
this bright pink creature weaving its way down the corridor.
Yeah,
I can see Maljakar from here, but
yeah.
I don't think the cavern's big enough to take that pink creature.
Yeah. Tony says none of this rule talk makes any sense to me. It sounds like a convoluted way of saying +X.
yeah, none of it makes sense to me either, Tony, and I'm playing.
I've been playing a year and it makes sense to me either.
We haven't. Nobody's said to hit armor class 0 yet, have they? So
I don't know what that means.
Tony's used to playing very early editions of D&D. So
I played that originally, but I've forgotten it, thankfully.
Whose go is it now? Whose go is it now?
so after the crocodile and Aurelio, it is Wizardo.
Come on, Wizard.
I'm going to run my fastest waddle with my sodden wet clothes along this back wall towards Aurelio. And,
Okay. Where are we? So somewhere about here, maybe. Are you running, or are you going to be doing something else while you're going?
I'm going to go my full 30 feet of movement because that's as much as I can do.
Okay, so about there
Yeah, that's about right.
ish.
And then, because I can't do magic missile anymore, because I'm only level 1, I'm going to conjure up in front of it, just the opposite side from Bob, a large pile of flopping fish. Try and entice it gaze away with minor illusion.
Brilliant.
Okay. Does it need to make any kind of save to try and see through your illusion, or is it completely taken in?
It's only a cantrip, so that is entirely up to you. It doesn't say whether it has any effect or not. So no, it's literally a minor illusion cantrip, but it's about as
Okay.
much as I can do.
Okay, fair enough. I'll tell you what, because I like that, it made me chuckle. So I'll give it disadvantage on its next attack, as it's distracted. Okay.
Yeah, you just see these silvery scales just flipping and flopping around in this little tiny pile next to it.
Awesome. I like it. So Dante.
Dante is going to. Dante is going to shoot it with an arrow again.
Okay.
Patwang.
Patwang.
That's right. It probably makes that noise actually, because his bow's wet through, isn't it? So it's like...
1823.
Okay, that's a hit. That's a good solid hit.
A glorious 5 points of damage.
5 points. Awesome. So you'll be pleased to know your arrow slinks in just behind the neck of the creature. It thuds in solidly into the creature's head, and from the position you're in, it obviously goes through into the brain cavity. It drops to the ground, dead.
Yay!
Yes!
Well done,
Dante, well done.
Well done, Dante.
Lived, you died, you killed.
Are you okay, Dante?
I'll live.
Aurelio, thank you so much. You saved it slightly there.
Wowzers.
Bob, Well done.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
I expected this thing to kill at least 2 of you.
Well, it nearly killed Dante.
Very much.
It killed half of one of us.
With a hit like that, yes, it would have done.
Yes.
Can we poke at it? Is it go good?
No, it hasn't got.
In his pockets.
Yeah,
look
check
at
it,
his
check
pocket.
it, check its pocket.
Can we nick some teeth? You never know.
Yeah, you could prise some teeth out. Yeah. Giant.
While everybody's investigating and stuff, I'm just going to sort of sit down in against the wall at the back and just use my first arcane recovery to try and get a spell back.
Okay, fair enough.
In the meanwhile, can I try to stay very still and try to listen or smell from that corridor if I hear or smell anything off
Good idea.
without going too far?
Yeah.
Or see?
Absolutely, yeah. So you let's take the dead croc off. So don't know how can I do this without making loads of space. So the room that you're in over here. Oh, hang on. I can't really show you the corridor, I'm afraid.
That's okay.
Because the way it's laid out. But if you imagine this tile that you're on here, Sharon, so that extends off this way about another sort of 30 feet, and then it narrows into a like kind of a 10-foot wide passage, and then that disappears off into the darkness. Now you can feel a very slight breeze, shall we say, coming down there, but you can't hear anything.
All right.
Okay.
Before you do anything, Aurelio, I'm just going to click as a little rat appears on my shoulder. I can send Ratican here. He can go and investigate down the corridor.
Sure.
My little,
Does he have a collar? Doesn't need any light.
Let me just double check.
Usually. It's a boy or it's a girl rat?
It's just a rat.
Okay.
It's a fey rat.
Good.
It's got dark vision,
Okay.
so yeah, and has advantage on perception checks that rely on smell. And while I send it down, if it's still within 100 feet of me, I can see through its eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, but I will not be able to see whatever's around me. So I will need to be stood next to somebody in case anything happens.
I'll just go closer to Wizardo. Is
Okay.
Wizardo fine, or you want the whole thing?
Okay. So if
Stand him next to the dead croc.
is that all right there?
Yeah. I mean, either I could have moved up or moved there. It's fine.
Do you want us all to move so that you can move the tiles?
I was going to say I'm going to move to the corner of the tile that Aurelia was just stood on. Sort of like peer down that corridor.
Over here. Right. So let me just describe this room to you. So in a bit more detail. So
Yep.
Imagine that this stone floor looks very similar to this map tile that you're looking at here. So although it's overgrown and it's dirty and what have you, this is a carved room basically. Although it's got this pool that goes into it, this is a dressed stone room that's is a bit overgrown with moss and what have you, because obviously the moisture from the pool and what have you, and a bit of condensation has obviously allowed moss to form in places. But this has been part of some kind of complex at some point in the distant past.
Are we all going to get hit by traps now? Then?
It's not just a cave. It's not just a cave. So, and then the bit that leads off. So where you're stood here, Dante, and where the rat's going to go. So this corridor here is also dressed stone. That's similarly like kind of moss covered and what have you. But you can see patterning in the floor, in like the flagstones in the floor where they've obviously been like ornately dressed in the past.
While we wait, I imagine this rat excursion is gonna take a few minutes. I would like to start at least. I don't know if I'll get interrupted or not, but I would like to start to cast detect magic, but as a ritual, so I don't spend the spell slot.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take 10 full minutes, and then if it gets up, then I'm gonna go around the room and see if something lights up.
Okay, sure. Just seeing Gigi's comment in the in the chat. You'll have to watch it back on the view on demand thing, VOD. Yeah. So Aurelio's going to start a ritual. The Great Wizardo's rat. What's the rat called?
Rattigan.
Rattigan. So Rattigan's going to head off down the corridor.
So
Hi, Weekend Geek.
Don't technically control it, but if it stays within 100 yards of me, I can, give it commands
Yard?
telepathically. Feet. Close enough.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay.
And then, as an action, I can see through its eyes and that, but I can't see myself at that point.
Okay. Awesome. So Dante, are you just kind of keeping a watch out?
Yes, I am.
Excellent. And so Bob, what are you doing?
Well, I'm getting my feet wet still by the looks of that.
Oh, do you want to move?
Yeah, I'll go and stand near the wizard.
Okay. So you're going to come stand over here. Super. So, yeah, before we move any further, let's just have a little summary just of what's happened in case anybody's joined us in the meantime, like GG. So, the guys woke up in a cave. They'd been drugged or whatever, and they last thing they remember before that was going to sleep in a coaching inn. They woke up beaten and bruised in a cave, but still had all their equipment. The cave had a single cage door on the front of it, which Sir Bob tried to break down and failed.
That was rubbish.
And the Great Wizardo tried to pick the lock and failed. There was also a pool of water, so they swum down through the pool of water and emerged into this room where they've just fought a giant crocodile and succeeded.
Woohoo!
So so that's kind of where we are. Okay, so Rattigan heads off down the passageway at Wizardo's direction, and how far are you sending it down? Like the whole 100 feet, or
If it goes that far.
okay, yeah. So it disappears. How big's this thing? So that's 40 feet. Yeah, probably. So if it goes like all the way down into the thing, so it'll exit out through a load of hanging moss and vines and what have you, and emerge into a kind of swampy glade surrounded by them. I can't remember what they're called. Them trees where the roots like go into the water.
Mangroves.
That's it, mangroves. Yeah. So like a mangrove swamp. If it emerges into a mangrove swamp out into the side.
So as he sees all this, I can speak and I can tell the rest of the party what I can see.
Okay.
So I'll let them all know.
Sure.
It's good.
And is it daytime?
Sorry, say that again.
Is it daytime?
Oh no, it's nighttime outside. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Should have told you that. So it's a moonlit night. The moon is full, and you can see. So you can see pretty well. So the moon reflects off the water in the swampland and.
Can you see any big meanies, any more crocs or like that?
No, you can't see anything obvious. How much? So can you just see through its eyes? Can you hear or just see what it sees?
You can see, hear, smell.
Okay, so it smells fusty and damp and mouldy.
Marshy. Yeah.
And what you can hear are like the cicadas or whatever, the little kind of like crickets and other swampy type creatures, croaks of frogs and that kind of thing. Yeah, but nothing scary.
and it was just a straight corridor all the way down through, exiting out into this swamp.
Yeah.
Oh, are we gonna go down?
Right, I'll just click my fingers, they disappear, and I'll just come back. Right. Looks like that's our way out. Although I'm not so sure I fancy it.
You haven't been hit.
Yet.
Right. So
Okay.
are we gonna go down this corridor then?
Well, Aurelio's begun a ritual
Oh, right.
to
What's that do?
so she can detect magic. So
Right.
and then you said that you wanted to get it like in force and then go around the room and check for magical auras.
Yeah, especially this rune carved on the floor. If they emit any magical essence, or I don't know, anything magical in the room.
Okay. So does anybody want to do anything else? Because that you say it takes 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Anybody want to do anything, or are you just going to have a little bit of a breather after your combat with the croc?
Just have a bit of a wander around and investigate where we are. Just have a ponder,
Yeah.
see if there's anything generally physical that we can see, not necessarily magical.
Okay. So do you want to make a couple of checks, like
Yeah.
either perception or investigate or whatever you would? I'll give you the choice.
I will go with perception.
Roll your d20 and add your perception.
I
score to
perceive
it.
that it's cold, it's dark, and we've just killed a crocodile.
I shall investigate with a 11.
Okay. What did you roll, Dante?
Yes, I did. I managed a glorious 8.
Woohoo!
Okay. So Bob got 16. Aurelio, can you do anything else while you're making your ritual, or is that pretty much?
No, focusing
you-
on that only. I mean, I'm listening to the conversation. I'm not tuned out, but I'm not actively doing anything else.
Okay, no problem. So the rest of the guys have a good kind of scout around, but you don't find anything out of the ordinary. I know that we prepared some of your character sheets, but I can't remember what kind of languages and things does everybody know?
Common and orc.
Common, Elvish, Orcish, and Goblinish.
All right, show off. Common and Elvish.
Common and Dwarvish.
Okay, super. So,
The Ranger is a natural linguist.
okay, so Aurelio, as you're looking around the room, you can tell that some of these like carvings on the floor appear to be a derivative of Dwarvish. You recognise some of the symbols, but it's not strictly speaking like traditional Dwarvish. It's it must be like a
No, ancient.
like a sub dialect kind of thing. You don't
Okay.
you can't quite make it out, but they look very Dwarvish in origin.
Okay. And nothing lights up magical.
Oh no!
but-
So when your ritual is complete, and you wanna go and make a pass around the room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So one thing as you move around, so over in this corner over here, okay, you detect a magical aura over in that, and I must admit I'm not really like 100% on how detect magic works, but you detect a strong magical aura in that corner, like there could be some kind of. In fact, I'm gonna have to look it up just so I can give you the right description. Bear with me 1 minute.
Yep.
Gigi says, Goblinish? You speak Goblin? No, Goblinish. You know the words, but don't know what they mean.
Yeah, that's about right.
J-Star says, what about Cornish?
It all helps tracking them down. That sounds like Goblin. What they saying? Not a clue, but it sounds like them.
Goblinish. And we definitely don't want a frogma. We haven't got one of those.
Get one painted quick.
No.
Right. Don't
Okay.
paint any more animals that live in swamps.
Yeah.
Ain't nice and cuddling dogs.
Yeah.
No, because that would be truly embarrassing to be ripped apart by nice and cuddly dogs.
I've got a saber-toothed pug painted.
Oh yeah, I've got that one, but I don't have it painted.
Go on then. What's the thing?
Okay, so over in this corner over here, the magical aura, as I read the spell, appears as the shape of whatever object it is. A faint aura around a visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn the school of magic. So I think it would be conjuration. Is conjuration a thing? I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
schools
so-
of magic are weird.
Yeah, so
can never get my head
like
around
a conjuration thing, and it appears to be the shape of a doorway.
There we go.
Okay.
Have you found a secret, Noah?
Oh, well, there is something kind of like shaped like a door, but it's magic in nature. Should we just...
Oh. Can I
Could be bad, could be good.
and check for traps or anything like that?
Sure. Yeah, you want
It is-
to you can make a perception check out here to check for traps or
It is of conjuration kind. You're the arcanist. I don't know what it means, so...
I mean, yeah, just a straight up perception check for traps.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's a good roll. That is a 20 total.
Okay, so yeah, so the Great Wizardo comes over and has a good investigation. So as he's checking around, having a bit of a feel for traps in the area, he obviously just presses on just the right piece of wall, and the hidden magical door swings open.
Oh, I meant to do that. I totally meant to do that.
For you!
And then, like all good secret doors, you think, how didn't we notice that before? Because like it would be so obvious that there's a door there, but the stone is dressed so neatly that you just couldn't tell that it was there.
Very
So-
dwarven. Do you hear a faint sort of chiming or sound in the background because you've discovered a secret?
Okay, so let's shuffle around. So is everybody still good for time?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I am, yeah. Forever.
Okay, so what
It's hot for you guys.
what occurs is so you're now, the door swings open and you're looking through into a corridor, a short corridor here, and at the far end of this corridor is
Dun, 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 dun.
Made it to the water.
the
Baby shark.
the far end of the corridor is another door, but this one is like
Not a secret one.
not a secret door. It is a sturdy, I don't know how to describe it, like an ironwood door. So imagine like ironwood's a thing, isn't it, in D&D?
Yeah.
So it's like a really sturdy wooden door. It's obviously been here for hundreds of years. So solid. Like, sorry?
Just FYI, my detect magic lasts for 10 minutes total, so it's still up to this point. Then you tell me when it's 10 minutes, but it does last a while.
Okay, no problem. So nothing else magical in this corridor then? That you, because it's anything within 30 feet, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So a stone frame around the outside of the door, huge like bronze hinges across the door, like you can see on the. I'm pointing at the screen. You can't see the screen. What dumbass.
Quickly shut up.
Okay, so like on this door here, so you've got huge bronze like hinges and a great lock-in mechanism on the door itself, and then over to the left-hand side of the door here, there is a lever.
Oh.
So So
Levers are suspicious.
did the Great Wizardo check for traps then? Did that?
He checked for traps and then
Checked for traps around the
inadvertently
door.
triggered the thing.
Do we need to check for a trap around this door then?
Probably. Sir Bob, pull the lever.
Oh, I'm miles away.
No. I guess you've all moved up to see what's in the corridor.
Yes.
So what I will say is, in this corridor it is dark, but I know that Sir Bob has got dark vision and the elf has got low light vision.
Well, if it's dark, I'll just make 4 little tiny globes of light just appear in front of me, dancing around.
Oh, pretty.
Just like little floating lanterns in the air.
Okay, awesome. So little dancing lights up here.
So who's best for checking for traps then?
Yes, if you want me to check again, as I'm so good at it.
Well, you are awesome. I mean, you know.
Well, thank you. It's about time you noticed.
No, I believe he's only great.
Okay, we'll go with that. Right, I'll go down and check again for traps.
Okay.
Come along, lights. Come with me. What die shall I use this time? This one. That fell off the table. Oh, wonderful. That's a natural 1 for a total
Off the table doesn't count.
How
No,
brave
no,
did you say you were?
I caught it for a total of 3.
Woo!
Okay. You don't find any traps.
Really, with the 3?
It's all fine. There's nothing here. No traps. I can't find anything at all.
Perfectly safe.
Is the door open?
Should I pull this lever?
Oh, I don't know. That
Well,
sounds a
you
bit-
check for traps and there's nothing.
Nothing there. I'll pull the lever.
Okay. You pull the lever, and the door opens, so it swings out into another room.
Great
Hey,
job.
told you. Perfectly fine. I know what I'm doing.
It seems you do. It seems you do.
Okay. So
You slide it on.
yeah. Right. So. We'll,
The floor moved.
It's like one of them things that you used to go on at the fair where the floor moves around underneath you like a ghost house type thing. Okay, so
Or I'm thinking that Jamiroquai video.
oh yeah. So the door swings open into another room. Now then, let me just set the scene for you here.
Oh God.
Okay, in the north wall is another door. Over there. Okay, this room is
nightmare.
sorry.
This nightmare.
This room is dark. Okay, in the haven't got any to hand. In this corner over here, okay, is a pile of barrels and crates. Over there. Have we got some barrels and crates, my darling?
Carry on.
Okay, so in this corner over here is a pile of barrels and crates. In this corner is just a massive pile of furs and sacks and like a nest, basically.
Oh,
and then this corner here is very much the same,
I'm not moving in there.
and it smells.
I'm gonna send the lights in to illuminate and back away and say,
Right.
I think I need somebody to go in there and have a look. This looks dodgy.
Okay, so it really smells in here like
And it
That-
smells
that-
worse than
like
Bob.
a
Thank you.
I'll go in since I still have the tech magic hat just to check any funkiness and
Yeah.
then just have a look around.
Okay.
Very cautiously with my shield up, but I will have a look around.
no worries. So have you
Shields up, red alert.
I think everybody should just make like a perception check, survival check, something like that.
What do I do?
Our choice or your
Perception
choice?
is more to look around, and survival is more footprints or traces, this kind of things.
Yeah. more to recognise kind of like the smells and the things in here. So
Okay.
I'll let you guys take your pick. Which stat you want to, or which skill you want to roll.
I am going to go with survival because it's
survival.
closest to the sort of like tracking sort of things. So
13.
I get 22.
I got 18 perception.
And I
Okay.
got 11 perception.
Well, to be fair, my perception's the same as well. So
Okay. So reasoning it out, we're in a kind of like medieval world. You're probably familiar with some of these smells. This smells really strongly like rats, and that kind of horrible stench of like rat infested.
Is your
Wee
Ratigan
smell.
still out, Wizardo?
No, but I can get him out if you need to.
Oh, I thought he died because that's. No.
He's not a normal rat, you know. He's a fey creature, so he doesn't
He died?
smell.
Okay.
Okay. So room full of rubbish with a door on that far side is what we're looking at, and like I say, it stinks of rat in here. Like these two massive heaps of like sacking and furs and what have you could well be like nests.
Nests.
Right. I've got an idea.
go ahead.
No. I've been doing too much. You go.
No, I was just thinking I am going to actually light a torch now because rats and tiny creatures do not like fire. Furs burn really, really easily.
So do cloaks. Although
Then I suggest you don't step close to the fire. This is why you are only merely great.
Okay. So what would you like? What would you like to do? So Dante's going to light a torch.
what I would possibly like to do is I can summon a floating hand, and so we don't go in there and disturb anything, I could float it over to the door and give it a little jiggle, see if it opens.
Good
All right.
idea.
Yeah. Seems reasonable.
Okay. It's not concentration, so I can keep the dancing lights dancing around the room, thankfully. I'll cast Mage Hand,
Yeah.
float it over to the door, because I'm assuming it's within 30 feet,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and try the door with the Mage Hand.
Okay. Sure thing. So your mage hand light, you project it over. The door is indeed unlocked. Okay, so the door opens, and
No traps.
Well, if it was, it'd just take the Mage Hand, not us. Hopefully.
and we've got a short corridor on the other side. Excuse me, and you've got some dancing lights, haven't you? So you can see what's going on in the room. So you can see that there is another door at the end of that little corridor.
This is the Temple of Doors.
Can you set your little rat there and check before we cross this room and maybe get swarmed?
Or can the mage hand still float down there?
Oh, it's
I've only got a minute on the Mage Hand, and I'd have to move in, because I think I can only move it 30 feet away from me.
quick then.
Okay. Are we all going in?
Yeah, let's go.
Yes.
Let's stop
Bob, would you
faffing
like to go
about.
first?
Who's going first?
Not me.
Well, those two are at the front, so you know.
Yeah,
Okay.
myself
Keep going,
and Bob
yeah.
can't go fast.
I'll
Okay.
step 5 feet to the side.
Okay, so yeah, there, and Aurelio, you're moving in.
Yeah.
So just coincidentally, because you've got your detect magic on, you're not picking up any auras at the moment.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys move in.
Hang on a minute, isn't that a noise for auras rather than lack of auras?
Not anymore.
Yeah. Cool. Right. Let's just shuffle down the screen a bit so you can maybe see a bit more what's going on. That door was there, wasn't it? Cool. Okay. Oh, hang on. We need to. No, I'm sorry. Sorry, Mrs.
Oh, we're moving again.
Yeah. Something like that.
It's
Okay.
a pocket dimension.
Yes, that's right. Just keep like earthquakes moving the room around. Okay, so you're in the room.
All right, I'm writing that down as an idea.
We're in the room. Have we managed to sneak past the manky rats?
But the manky like nest piles.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far.
So bad. Are we just heading towards the other door then?
Pretty much.
Go on then.
Okay. Who's leading?
Go on, Bob. You've got this.
Oh, Jenna.
Right. So Bob moves up to the door.
Looks like a door.
Okay. What?
You know how to operate a door.
Gigi, the Great Wizardo's not showing up as an aura because Aurelio's facing the other direction. That's the only reason. Who's coming up in the second?
Go.
Okay.
I think that was Aurelio.
I think that was Aurelio saying yep.
Yeah. Aurelio.
And Dante's got his torch. Are you?
I will bring up the rear.
All right.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm happy with that.
Okay. So, right. Fair enough. So as you glance around this room from the other side, you can see that this door, the like secret door bit that you open with the lever. So you can kind of see this edge of it, and you realise that very much like the secret door that you open on the other side, this door would have been impossible to detect from this inside this room.
Interesting.
Okay. Let you have that one. Right then. So this door, you're stood in front of this door. What?
Does it open?
Are you testing to see if it's locked?
Well,
You're
do I
gonna-
need
you're
to
gonna
Would
test
you like me to
just
check it for traps that I'm so bloody good at? I mean, so blooming good at it.
Do I need to test the trappy things?
Okay, yeah,
Test
yeah.
the trappy things.
You or Wizardo?
Well,
Or...
Wizardo's really good at it. I'm trusting faith in Wizardo.
Oh, we need one of them.
Oh, that's a 20 total.
Awesome.
Another 18 on the roll.
Awesome. So, a good inspection of the door. You don't find anything. You don't see anything. This door seems like a normal timber door with an iron. There isn't even a lock on it. It's just got like a. It's, so Gigi, I just realised what would make this game even better. Wig me. There we go. See, I needed some hair after shaving it all
You
off.
always put that wig on completely.
You should get tiny little wigs to
Wait.
put on the miniatures.
It's supposed to be a bob.
Is it?
Yeah.
Should
Don't
we do it
give
that
them
way?
ideas.
What?
We'll do it that way.
You look like Jonathan Crane now. What's the matter?
It suits me. I like it. Maybe I might wear this all the time.
Go on.
The wig of power.
Like
With
Samson.
my exceptional investigation perceptive abilities, I have determined that this is indeed
A door.
a door.
A door. Yeah, it appears perfectly normal. It's just got like an iron ring to open it. No lock or anything on there. It's just a normal, like you might have on your back gate. You're gonna.
I have determined it is a back door. Let's open it. Let's go.
Who's gonna open it? Are you gonna open it, Wizardo, or is Bob gonna open it?
I think I
Sounds like
should let Bob.
How do I just open it?
Yeah,
I
you
have to
can.
roll
Yeah,
something.
yeah. No, you just say I'm gonna open
I'm
it.
going to open this door.
Okay, so you.
Just door.
How are you doing it? Are you being cautious?
I'm
Are you
being very
being-
cautious about it.
No.
I'm doing it very slowly and sneakily.
These
The
sounds
fact that he's
very
asked-
suspicious.
Okay. Sure.
How would you like to open this door?
Oh, you knocked the camera and everything.
Earthquake! Is that?
Bye, Bob.
Is that the same? No, that's the same size. Right. So the door opens.
Could use your warlock tiles.
Check me map. Ah, there's loads of faffing. The clips are really tight.
Yeah, no, they're a pain.
Right then. So we'll recycle a couple of doors. Here we go. Right then.
Has the party got to dance the chicken dance as well?
Yeah, everybody's got to do the chicken dance.
No.
We've had to mute the stream though, so we can hear anything.
Dance boy! There you go then.
Right. Okay. So what you've got here are there's a door, a double.
Kitty girl says, "What's happening? Who knows what's happening?"
Wicked de-redeemed chicken dance. That's what happened. What are you
The
doing?
dog's destroying the place.
Well, there's still a can of beer in there.
Come on, you sort your
Well, just take the beer off the dog.
like we say in all streams, just take the beer off the dog. Gizmo likes cardboard boxes, and
Yeah.
for some reason, Nathan brought the entire box of beer in.
Well,
and the dog's trying to eat the
I
cardboard.
didn't know how long we'd be streaming. I thought Pete might be. What was that?
Sorry, it was just me saying forever.
Yeah. I didn't, yeah.
They're all going to think you're alcoholics.
No, just I need plenty of material to hydrate
Hydration.
with. Right, so let me describe this room to you. So, you open the door stealthily.
Stealthily, I'm very
Okay,
stealthy.
make a stealth check.
I don't know how.
Oh boy.
Roll that
Um,
dice. Add your stealth.
I got a 19
Yeah,
on the dice.
Bob,
What?
Bob, me and you, we have disadvantage.
Oh yeah, because you're wearing like heavy
How do
armor.
I find
So roll it again, and then
got a
pick.
19.
I know, but roll it again. Pick the lowest. But you're wearing like heavy armor. Right?
17?
Oh, that's still good. Right.
What's
So and then stealth is under dexterity or next to dexterity.
1.
Okay.
18.
Okay, so 18. Right, we'll hold that thought while I describe the scenario to me.
Hold that thought while I tell you how you're going to die.
Scenario.
Okay.
You
So,
draw natural 20, but I am at disadvantage. So 8.
oh no. Okay. So the door opens stealthily into the room. However, you guys are making loads of noise in the corridor. But what you can see in this room in front of you, I'm gonna have to get my notes out now. Just bear with me a second. Okay.
Will do, Wiggy.
So, this is another room that absolutely stinks. Okay, smells like rat, smells like wee, or however you want to describe it. Okay, these double doors here, over at this side, this double door is barred from the inside. Okay. There is a single solid door, another one of these really stout doors like you saw with the lever over at this side. No lever, but just a really solid door that has a lock on it. Okay, and over at this side of the room, there is another really solid door. Next to this double door here, just in this kind of area here, is a big fireplace.
Can everybody hear the dog destroying the box?
Yeah, so huge fireplace here, and then the room is absolutely littered with like hay, like old sacking, bits of fur, very much like the other room, but it's like all over the floor. And what you can see residing in amongst all these piles of fur and all the rest of it are several goblins and some giant rats.
Yay!
Oh!
You can probably set your ring up
I could probably take
Leave
the
it
wing.
for last.
Okay, so
I could have done with the sleep before we go into combat again.
okay, so we've got some.
Oh, they're not giant. They're humongous.
So we've got some giant rats, and then and several goblins warming themselves by the fire and such. And now some of these are asleep. You'll be pleased to know. And then we're going to make a couple of rolls and see whether they've detected you.
I haven't. I can tell you clearly they haven't. It's fine.
Okay, so we got some fairly low rolls, didn't we? So Bob got a good roll,
I haven't rolled.
Stealth wise, I rolled 19.
but Aurelio got an 8.
Yeah.
Okay,
me-
so
19.
first goblin completely oblivious. Second goblin completely oblivious. Whoa, these goblins are not so hot.
Great.
Not so hot. But rats, I think, are fairly good on things. So the rats are going to have noticed you.
So's the door.
Yeah. The rats are going to have realised that you're there. So it is 5 to 10. Do you want to play this out, or do you want to leave this for cliffhanger for next week? What would you like to do?
Entirely up to you guys. It's your stream.
Yeah, I'm good either way.
You're the DM.
Okay, well, you guys are going to have to make a decision. Do you, so you've expended some spell slots and what have you already.
Well, that's
Well, we're
not
going
going to
into it.
change.
Are you gonna flee and try and lock some doors behind you, or are you gonna get stuck in?
I have an idea.
And then.
I have an did you say that the floor was completely covered in hay and cloth? And bedding?
Yeah, pretty much,
Are
yeah.
you going to set fire to
Okay, in that case, I lob in the torch. Bob, close that door.
Nice.
Okay, so you, I like it. So you hurl the flaming torch into the room. Straw should burn pretty quickly. I get it. And Bob slams the door shut.
Ah! Slam.
Oh,
Okay.
we hold it. We hold the door closed.
I'm gonna back away and let the strong ones hold the door, because I ain't holding no door very long.
Okay. So Bob and Aurelio holding the door.
Yeah, I'm not super strong, but I was in the front, I think, ish. But I'm helping Bob.
Okay. So, torch goes in. Straw burns pretty quickly. How quick-witted do we think goblins are to be able to wake up and put
Very slow.
a raging fire?
Take them at least 3 days to wake up.
You've got some giant rats in there that are probably going to go crazy because they can't get out.
And they'll eat goblins and then we win.
Really?
Yeah, I hadn't quite prepared for that kind of tactic, you know. Okay, so
Was that that's how you do fireball.
Yes. Can I
So
write that
he's
down in my
doing our
spell?
code.
okay, so let's make a roll and see how quickly the fire spreads, I guess. Oh, very quickly. Okay, and then we'll see how. So that room's going to fill it with smoke really quickly. So then goblins have got fairly good perception. Okay, so how long do you want to hold the door closed for?
Until we
okay,
stop
or anything.
hearing squealing.
Until you stop hearing squealing.
Squealing. Yeah, yeah, about right.
Okay, so
Doesn't it? Do their friends not run down?
yeah, so
Fight on, my murder hobos.
interesting. Sure.
Also, if this works according to plan, we can
Yeah.
stop and have tea.
Yes. Yeah,
Also has-
me and you will just sit down and have a bit of a rest while those two hold the door.
I also go ask the question, why are we here?
Well, we don't know.
We just found the door. Right?
Yeah.
Like, okay. Well, many doors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the doors.
But those goblins could have been our friends and our only way out.
Well, opportunity missed.
No.
Dante doesn't like goblins.
No. Dante does not like goblins.
Okay, so you hold the door tight, and obviously you feel like a bit of rattling at the other side, and the handle twitches a bit in your hands because the goblins are trying to escape, and you hear squealing of rats from the other side, and a bit of smoke wafts under the bottom of the door, and probably about 10 minutes in, bit of smoke comes under, like maybe makes you cough a little bit, but most of it stays out. GG's answer there just makes me.
Yeah.
Makes me
Brilliant.
why are we here? Yeah. Violence. Okay.
What brought us
So
to
after
this
about 10 minutes, the coughing, squealing, screaming subsides on the other side.
That was some good door holding there, you two. Well done.
My arm's tired now.
Yeah.
Use the other one.
It's got my sword in it.
Put the sword down.
Sorry.
Hold the sword in the aching arm.
So what are we doing now? Are we opening the door and seeing, or are we just backing away?
I mean,
I
is
don't
it still
know.
fire?
I don't actually know what the cooking time of goblin actually is.
We're not eating them, right?
Well, it depends. Are we going for rare, medium, well done?
But we won't be able to go through
Crispy.
this room, will we? It'll be full of flames and smoke now.
Yeah, definitely smoke.
So we
There's a pool of water. We have cloaks. Sodden cloaks as masks.
Yeah,
we
you could go back to the crocodile room.
Can we just open a little bit and see if it's a raging fire, is it sided a bit?
Okay, no problem. So if you crack the door a little bit and just peek in, it's really dark and smoky in there. You can't see, apart from like a few sort of embers on the floor, you can't really see much.
and we don't
Hello?
know. We don't know if any of the doors are locked, do we? Have we lost everybody?
No, I'm still here.
We don't know if any of the doors are locked, do we? So even if we got water, cloaks and whatever, we ran to the doors, they might all be locked and then we're stuck in a smoky room. What?
Yes, but we know this door opens and we can get back out again.
Yeah, we'd have to leave maybe Aurelia stood there with a glowing light so that we knew how to get back to the open door, do you think?
Yeah.
We've still got the dancing lights up. They're concentration, so they're still dancing around us as we speak.
I mean, we can try and just quickly see if they're open. And we can hold our breath for a few seconds.
Is there any space underneath the door for a small rat to go through?
It's too tight even really for the rat to get under. Like,
Okay.
yeah, it's
Yeah, that one.
It's,
Real rat.
yeah, very.
Giz found the rat.
Yeah. That was just sound effects for the
God,
last
it's
remaining
real
goblins.
rat squeaking.
You're gonna find a toy that's not squeaky dog.
Don't be silly.
It adds to the immersion.
So what we doing?
What? I don't know.
I will cast light on my shield. Take the bottom bit of my cloak and kind of put it over half of my face and try to hold my breath and
Yep.
quickly try and go open the big door.
Okay, don't burn your hands. Get them
Okay.
off.
Well, not really open, just check because there was a bar. Just want to check if it's easily openable.
Yeah.
Not so. I don't know if that's a word.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
It works.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. So you move in through the darkness, and you can see all the kind of detritus on the floor, the sacks and what have you, are still kind of the remains of the sacks are still smoking, and there's bits of like clods of black, like whatever they are on the floor. But most of the straw is burnt, and that's what's generating most of the smoke. So if you get through to the large double doors there, the bar on the door is like liftable, so it's you've got your shield in one hand with your light on, and with your other hand you can lift it. You should be able to open this up fairly easy.
I am just gonna lift it up, open, run through, and shout to the other, "It's open!"
Okay, so you
See you, losers.
so you flip open the bar, and the doors swing open. And what you're looking at on the other side of that is a rough sort of carved out tunnel in the stone on the other side. Here we go.
Meanwhile, I open well the door, so I try to kind of diffuse a bit of smoke.
Yeah. So so some of the smoke billows out into this corridor, and so what you can see with your light spell and off into the darkness is a tunnel that leads off into the dark again.
Well, I did that. I said that. I don't know. I'll wait to see if the other come in.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
so you shout to the rest of them.
I come through and join Aurelia.
Yeah, we all run up through the smoky room and follow the light of Aurelia.
Yes, I will hold my slightly damp cloak over my face, and I will follow en suit.
Okay.
What happened to the goblins and the rats, by the way?
Okay, so you see a couple of corpses, as you like some charred corpses, but you can't see like there's only a couple that you can tell. So the rest of them must have escaped somehow.
Good to
And
know.
all the doors are still closed.
Oh yeah, well,
As we
yeah. So it's really smoky
Yeah,
in here
just-
still. So
Okay.
with the light from how much light do your dancing lights generate? And Aurelio's got his shield lit.
10-foot radius. The 10-foot radius.
Okay, and the light spell's 20 feet. So this door is still shut, but you can't really see what's going on over here.
Okay. Not without going and checking anyway.
No.
Just
The fire in the
we-
fireplace is still like lit, by the way.
just so that. Why is the fire still lit? Well, because it's a fireplace, and yeah,
Because it's a fire.
yes. That also means that if there was a fireplace, there was a flue. I am going to move more centrally into the room so I can have a look and see whether that far door is open or closed.
Okay, so that door is closed.
Right.
There's a dead goblin splayed just in front of it, like he didn't make it through.
Oh.
Oh, his mates left him.
Now you are.
Yeah, they had the same idea. They went through that door and they shut it.
So are we gonna go through the big double doors then?
Dumbledore.
Do we want to go through the big double doors?
Well, we're pointing that way. We might as well.
So,
Usually the big doors are the important doors, isn't it?
yeah, normally. So shall we go through the big doors and shut them behind us and then end the stream there and continue down the corridor next Wednesday?
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, sounds reasonable.
So,
Yep.
Okay, so you move out into this corridor. So this is a rough carven tunnel in the stone. So it looks like it's been mined out rather than being like fully dressed stone or whatever. And then you're going to close those doors behind you. So from the other side where you are now, there is no bar or anything. There's no locks. So it's just a stout pair of wooden doors from your side. And I just knocked the camera, which is why there was a bit of an earthquake.
right, so are we all good then? Kind of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're good.
Yeah. So for those of you who can see in the dark and low light with the light spell and the dancing lights around you, this corridor extends or tunnel extends off to the limits of your vision into the dark.
Spooky.
I think this is a job for Rattigan.
Okay.
So next Wednesday, at 8 o'clock, we will pick it up
Continue from there.
from the other side of
Yep.
the door.
Thank you very much, Nathan.
Yes, thank you, Nathan.
Awesome. Well, yeah. Hopefully you've enjoyed the session this evening. Thank you everybody for coming and sticking with us. Gigi, are we good? Party stood in a cave. They don't know, wading around the melting flesh of goblins and rats. We're pretty good. Yeah.
Well,
all
I
right.
was just generalising.
Awesome. So, yeah, thank you, everybody. Thank you, guys, for being our willing participants.
You're welcome.
We'll pick up from 8 o'clock again next week. Thank you so much, everybody. I've had a great time.
Take
Thank you
care.
very much.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Cheers, guys.
Bye bye.
Can't find the end thing now.
Bye.
Bye.
Good evening.